Welcome back, everybody. This is Glockman4519. I am back with another ROM overview. This one here is a request video from one of my subscribers. And this ROM is called Beltz. This is for the Nexus 6. Originally developed, if I'm not mistaken, for the Nexus 5. Um, it is. It also works, or they have also built it for the Nexus 6. And I think another device. I'm not 100% sure, but if you go to the Beltz Google Plus community, check out their downloads page. Underneath their downloads, I'm pretty sure you will see at least 3 devices. So you're going to just go check them out. I will put links in the descriptions for you. Of course, the wallpaper I'm using is from the my my favorite wallpaper app, Zedge. Um, go figure how they had an XDA wallpaper in there, but I thought it was pretty cool that they did, and I thought it was quite fitting, and figured I'd run it. Also, get it out of the way. The icons are called Neon. If I'm not mistaken, let me check, double check here for you guys. Neon Glow. You can also get them at in the Play Store. If you like them, I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. I just thought I needed something that popped a little bit with the busy wallpaper. Okay, let's get into this ROM. Um, First off, guys, I'm just going to tell you right away, this is a stock type build. Just like I did Chroma here on my last video, this is not going to be much different. It is going to stick to the basics. So you're not going to see a whole bunch. It's not going to be a very long video. I'm going to go through everything on in the settings, and I'm going to give you my opinion of what I thought of the ROM in the last almost 24 hours that I ran it. So let's go ahead to About Phone. There you go. It is called Beltz. It is for this build is for the Nexus 6. Android version 6.01 security, latest security patch, which was May 1st. I'm running Blackbird kernel because I could not find any information on whether or not the supplied kernel force encrypted. I did read some of it, some of the posts on there, and from what I can tell, it uses stock kernel. In their builds, and if that is the case, stock kernel force encrypts, unless of course it's stock AOSP. I don't know. I get so confused about that sometimes. So, anyways, guys, I flashed Blackbird kernel just so I could make sure I did not lose all my data whenever it encrypted, and I had no password to log in. Okay. Um, but again, if you guys aren't worried about that, I would probably just stick with the kernel that comes with it. You are always best to run the supplied kernel unless you know what you're doing. And again, remember, if you run a custom kernel like I am doing, do not post bugs to the developer until you reflash the ROM with the supplied kernel. All right, moving on. Again, there's not a whole lot to go over on this, guys, so we're going to go right into developer options. Um, the only thing I saw that stood out in the developer options was the inclusion of a switch to turn on or off Layers Manager. And what that is, it just turns it on or off for you, for it showing in your settings. And of course, I want it to be in my settings and showing. Then you have your debugging. That's all there. Networking. And then after that's going to be your input and drawing. Then you have your multi-window mode. You have your media. All that apps. They don't have show or kill last app on this. At least not in here. Trying to think here. We'll go into security. But you guys see some of the settings in security. There's your encryption if you guys want to encrypt your phone. your device administrators, unknown sources. Make sure you have that turned on. If you want to install an app from either your internal storage or sideload, or even from the internet, if you download something, again, make sure you have that turned on. Screen pinning's all the way at the bottom. You have your location settings, of course, layers. While we're here at layers, I will just show you guys I am running Crystaltronic. That is the one I am running on this today for this particular video. I will tell you guys, I just saw a post on Google Plus about 4 hours ago, and Accent is officially supported on this ROM. I didn't try it. I haven't had time to do that yet. I just got back from work, got home, got something to eat, showered, figured I'd do this video. But I am going to try it, and I'll let you guys know how it works out. But I just wanted to let you know I'm running Crystaltronic Dark. That is the theme I'm running. Let's see. Let's move on. System UI. Now, these are going to be like your custom settings. First up, just want to make sure there's nothing up there. First up is going to be your nav bar settings. First, you can enable it. Then you have your interface, which will be your navigation mode. And look at that, guys. We have Smart Bar and Fling. Yes, this ROM comes with 30 Unicorns Fling settings, Fling gestures. And from what I've been reading, it works great. I haven't tried it. You guys know me. I don't like Fling gesture. It's not my cup of tea. But it is included, and I think that's an awesome thing to include in a stock build or a stock type ROM. So there you have it. Of course, you have your bar size. That would be your sizes there, and then you can switch over to left-hand mode if you want. It does have the pulse down here under advanced, which is a pretty cool thing to have as well, especially if you like to listen to a lot of music. Next up would be your quick settings. This is going to be where you can add or remove any tiles at. I'm going to go through this slowly, let you guys see the tiles that I have added, because there was only really one that I didn't, and that was the broadcast tile. But that's what's included. If I go to add tile, you can see it's just the broadcast. Next up would be the status bar. This is going to be where you set up your clock, battery, all that stuff up there, what you want showing. First up is going to be your battery status. They do give you the 6 options to choose from. I'm going with the icon only because the 3-minute mod does not work on this ROM. No way, no how. If you want it, go to 3-minute battery settings thread in XDA for the Nexus 6 and request it. Those guys would be more than happy to make you a zip. Let's see. Then, of course, you have your battery percentage. I usually always throw mine right next to the battery. Then you have your clock and date style. And I have mine on center. AM, PM, date style, format, miscellaneous. You have your status bar icons. You can pick and choose what you want to show on your status bar whenever it's on. Like say, if I have an alarm set, do I want that alarm showing in my status bar? Well, if you don't, turn it off right here. Let's see. Quick pull down, and then of course your tap status bar for sleep. And that is it for the system UI settings. Next up would be your sound and notifications. And again, guys, it's a pretty standard affair. Here are your other settings. Have your app notification. Yeah, it's pretty stock. But like I told you guys in the beginning, this is a stock build, a stock type build. Here we have display. These are your display settings: adaptive brightness, expand, desktop wallpaper, your sleep mode, all of that. ambient. Of course, you have your tap to wake features. I hate that. Actually, you know what? I was doing some testing with this. I want to keep that on for a little bit more yet. I'm not done testing this ROM yet. I got a couple of other things I want to throw at it. I want to leave that on. LCD density, that's where you can change that at. Of course, you have your dashboard columns. Those are the features that I like lately. I've started to use them, and I kind of like them. And then, of course, you have your font size and rotation all the way at the bottom, just above cast. And, guys, that is going to be it. That is it for the settings part of this. Again, I just want to show this one more time. This is Beltz custom ROM for the Nexus 6. Originally, I think it was developed for the Nexus 5. It got to be so popular that they expanded to other devices. Now, I went over the themes. The themes are working great. I've had no issues as far as that goes. No force closes, no, like if I opened up Play Store, stuff like that, I didn't get any apps shutting down on me. Battery life seems to be pretty good. Of course, I'm running a custom kernel, so it's kind of not fair, to judge the ROM, with the custom kernel installed. But from what I hear from everybody else, their battery stats are running about what I'm getting. So this is a very good optimized ROM as far as battery usage goes. I haven't had any stutters with it. It hasn't. I've noticed some ROMs you flash. Once you leave them on for a little bit, then they start to get laggy. This ROM has not done that. It's very, very, very smooth. Man, I mean, it is smooth. Um, I don't know what else to say. It's a really nice ROM. Um, the only thing I can say is go to the link that I'm going to put in the description and try it out for yourself. If you guys are one of those people that like to run stock builds, with a little bit of customizations to it, I say download this thing and give it a try. You're probably going to like it. If you like Chroma, you're going to like this ROM. It's pretty much like that. I think the colors are a little more eye-catching on Chroma. But this ROM, as far as reliability and daily driverness, yeah, I say it's definitely that. I would, I absolutely give it the thumbs up. Well, guys, if you liked the video, give it the thumbs up. Uh, and I want to thank all of my subscribers. And I can't think of anything else to say. So I'm just going to close it out, and I will see you all on the next one.